welcome back to my channel. So it is finally October. I am so freaking excited. October is my favorite time of year because Halloween and of course my birthday. So I always do a lot of creative makeup looks before Halloween because that is when I celebrate my birthday. So I like to get my looks down pat. So I will be practicing a lot of different tutorials this month for you guys, and this is my first Halloween tutorial. So I came up with this really cool, colorful skull makeup look while still being very creative and theatrical and glam at the same time. It was pretty easy to achieve, so I hope you guys stay tuned and let's get started. I'll take care of you. Starting off with a clean canvas, so I'm just going to prep my face with some foundation and apply my lovely brows. Next, I'm going into my Makeup Forever Flash palette, and while I'm doing this, I'm really just using almost like a messy hand, being imperfect and really just being creative. I want this to almost look like water paint or like graffiti in a sense, so I'm kind of doing it non-symmetrical. And there's really no right or wrong way of doing this. I'm not copying anything, I'm just kind of playing with colors that look good beside each other and being imperfect, and that's what's really going to make this look so cool. And throughout this process, I am changing up my brush to a smaller one to get smaller and more defined little line drip things. So we have a few different textures going on. I'm going to start sketching out the skull on the bottom half of my face. It's really important to have reference when you're doing anything that is organic and is real, and it's going to make it look that much more believable because you're actually copying a real replica of something. So I'm really taking my time in mapping out exactly where I want this to be, and then I'm going to start shading it in. And it's important to just keep looking at yourself from all angles, make sure everything is symmetrical, and really just take your time with this. It's really not a hard makeup look. It looks kind of difficult, but if you take your time and go step by step, it's really not that challenging. Since I'm going for a really theatrical, colorful skull, I'm going to be using a pink as my contour, and we're just going to contour the sides of my face to kind of look like it's rounding out. Then I'm going to go in and fill in the rest of my little cheek with black, and then I'm switching to a clean brush and really just buffing that out so it has a really nice gradient, and it looks like a real true hollowed shadow. For my teeth, I still want this to look like a skull, but I want it to be more fun and colorful and creative. So I'm actually going to go and do all of the colors of the rainbow as my teeth. Teeth can be a little bit tricky, so I like to do like a little square, and then I bring it up so it's almost as if it looks like a triangle, and I feel like this gives it a lot more of a real teeth effect. And of course, we cannot forget about the bling. I'm applying a little bit of Prozade to my face and then going back and forth with my sequins. And I feel like this adds just the perfect finishing touch. I'm going to finish off my eyes with some silver sparkles to just add a little bit more bling to this look. And I'm also going to throw some of the sparkles into my eyebrows to just tie everything in together. Last but not least, I'm going to be doing my skull nose. I'm mapping it out and then filling it in with a gray color, and then I'm just going to pop a little touch of pink to the center of my nose to add a little bit of definition, and this is also just going to make it look a lot more theatrical and colorful. Then I'm going to put the finishing touches on my teeth and really just shade them in and define them to make them look that much more three-dimensional and realistic. I spent the last 2 weeks just grinning. I spent the last Result. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section down below what you guys want to see next. This was so easy to achieve. As long as you just take your time and be patient, it's really not that difficult. So I hope you guys try this out and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye!